Hello, Split Path tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem with me, Blinky. So, for today's episode, we learn that we are on a specific chapter 17. There's two possibilities here. This is, in most walkthroughs from what I've seen, the A path, but there's also a B path. And the way you get them is the maximum level of Shin or Su versus the maximum level of Shanna or her sister, Thea, whatever one. So Pegasus Knights versus Nomads. And I don't think it adds their levels together. I think it's just the maximum of the two. I could be wrong on that, but anyway, it's the higher, whoever has the higher levels, basically. And we are on the Nomads have the highest levels path, not the Pegasus Knights have the highest levels path. From what I understand, this is the more difficult route, so yay! But yeah, you might see a different Chapter 17 if you did it differently, or didn't use Nomads, or let Su die that time when we did not. But yeah, anyway, let's get going. After Roy captures Aquilia, also, not just this next chapter, like the next 4 chapters in a row are following this. So we're going on the Nomad path for like the next 4 chapters. We could have gone on the Pegasus path for the next 4 chapters. It's actually a long route. Anyway, after Roy captures Aquilia, powers in Etruria turn against the revolution. Driven away from the palace, Rorts and Avocado flee to Sakai, which would have been Ilia, I believe, if we had the other path. Sakai lies in the center of the continent and is covered in plains. Before Byrne's invasion, it was home to numerous nomadic clans. The Etrurian army joins the Lycian army to form a unified force. The decision is made for this army to head for Sakai with dual purpose. The first is to eliminate the remnants of the revolution, and the second is to begin an offensive against Byrne. Now, if you were heading to Ilia, that would make less sense, but Sakai is definitely on the way to Byrne. Realizing that Etrurian soldiers may not fight under the Lycian banner, Roy formally decides to call his force the Etrurian army. Roy is to lead the division that will begin the offensive in Sakai. The people of Sakai are wary of outsiders, which is challenge enough. But Brunya, one of Byrne's 3 Wyvern generals, has the Jute, the largest clan in Sakai, under her control. With the warriors of the Jute and Bruha's elite troops in his way, Roy knows it is unlikely he will find any respite in this foreign land. So, welcome to more Fog of War. Hope you're happy. Yay. So, as usual with Fog of War maps, if things go terrible, I might have to restart, but it's hard to predict because you don't know where all the enemy placement is off the beginning. So, quick look around. We're in the top left. It's slightly above average size map, but not huge. There's a couple ballista, but they're only normal ballista, which is nice. They're not killer. Quite a lot of forest, lots of forts, a village that's very difficult to get to before it is destroyed, another village, plus a couple shops, and an arena. So, at this point in the game, I don't recommend arena abusing, or arena grinding your promoted characters, because you'd get them to too high a level now. So don't do that, unless you're really struggling, I guess, to say. What I will do is level up Zeiss. He's a little bit behind by a fair number of levels. I don't know if I'm going to get him all the way to level 20 on this map, but I would like to get him into the teens, or at least getting close to a promotion, because everyone else is promoted, basically. So I'd like to get him caught up, and I kind of decided between episodes that I'm probably going to stick with Percival, and I'm probably just going to bench Lance and Alan, because they're just not... I mean, I don't think Percival's our strongest, but I think he's better than Lance and Alan, and he's got specifically much better survivability with resistance and defense. And his offensive stats are at least equal, if not slightly better to the other two. So that's kind of my logic. So we're going to kind of miss out on Clarine and Lance's support. Lance and Alan being friends together. And Alan, I never found a good second support to Alan besides Lance. So we're not really missing out on any with that. Similarly, Lalina's kind of missed out. Lalina's not on this map right now because I'm not sure about her. Her second support was going to be like Boars or Gonzalez, who I'm not using either of. So mostly it's Roy missing out on supports, but we'll see. Anyway, anything else to go over before today? Oh, Aurealis. Not the Aurora Borealis, just the Aureola is our light tome. Pretty darn good. Definitely one of the better legendary weapons, I think, because resistance is pretty awesome if you're fighting boss mages or something like that. And it has really good hit rate, really good might. It's heavy though, and it's going to cost you some speed, basically. Most of the legendary weapons are heavy. Not too bad for 4-Blaze, but Aureola is definitely more heavy than your average bishop is going to do. So, you know, Ellen will lose 4 speed to use the Aureola, assuming she can ever use it. Which is unfortunate, because she's not the fastest character. But it should be okay. I'm also bringing the silver card because there's shops, and a torch because I'm not bringing Chad. So this time we're doing a Fog of War with no thief, which is a little scary, but I think we'll be okay. Besides, at this point in the game, Chad is turning into a liability with his no defense. So his long-range vision in the Fog of War is great, but his not surviving a hit is less great. And I've also brought on Clarine, the torch spell, which works basically the same as a torch, except magic. So we'll try those out, and hopefully that will do. I would not be surprised if we can buy more torches in one of the shops, so maybe we'll do that as well. And that's it. Let's get to work. So, long-term strategy, I did look up the guide. We have 5 turns, basically, to get to this village before it gets destroyed, which means you basically have to send flyers, which means you basically have to survive a ballista, and also some enemy units and some long-range magic. So we're going to try the Shanna plus Melody trip. I'm a little bit worried about the ballista, but I'm hopeful that we have a good chance. If it fails, we can always retry and reload, but I have high hopes. So let's get to work. Chapter 17, The Bishop's Teachings. Might be new music, even. Then Narcian. Okay, yeah, so we did kill him, that's right. That's a plus. Oh, right, Brunya. I'm surprised they're taking in this traitor. Of course. We will protect you. Now, stand in the enemy's way and get destroyed. This is probably a huge offense to an Etrurian elite noble to be assigned to some city in the Nomad Plains. Like, that's like, I don't know, that's probably like pretty offensive, right? Yeah, underestimate him. I pray for your success. Which is good, she's probably too strong for us to fight anyway. Yeah, see, this is what I figured by Burn will protect them. They're sure to lose. Oh, hey, old man. You following us around? Oh, it is Father Yoder. sure. No. No, I'm not going to tell you anything. No, Roy, stop it. You could be a spy. Fa does not agree. Yeah, I can see the mountains, old man. Also, yes. Oh, did you know the night is dark and there's mountains? Yes, thank you for the advice, old man. Okay, he's the least useful advisor I've ever had. It's dark at night and there's mountains. Okay, well, let's get to work. So I'm thinking my strategy was to go check out these forests immediately with Lalum and then use a torch. So she wouldn't be able to dance this turn anyway. Let's go bam. Look, there's enemies all over the place. On the plus side, now we know about them. I guess the torch doesn't give you that much extra vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives you like +2 range. Cause I think it's 5 normally. Oh, no, it's 3 normally. So it's +4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, +4 vision is good. No problem. Now we can use Melody and Shanna to kill a couple enemies. I wonder if this is the thief that goes to destroy that village. Because if we could catch him, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. But I would have had to put Percival up closer so that he could maybe hit... Well, do they have any air calibers or anything? No, we should be fine. Alright. Can't quite get Shin in there. If you'd already trained up Zeiss, you might have 3 flyers, or if you trained up Shanna's sister or something. Well, the other thing I want to do right off the bat is use Torch on the southern path as well. There's probably no enemy right there. I figured we'd open with some vision just so I can plan things out a little better. Alright, looks relatively safe to the south. Good to know, good to know. Okay, time to commit. Good luck, Shanna. Sword or lance? Sword or lance? We'll go with the sword because it's lighter and it gives her no constitution penalty. Maybe you should have gone with the lance. I think there's wyvern riders over here that are going to attack. We're going to position here. Yeah, I think I'm... Well... The iron sword will not one-shot the enemy. So we're going to go with the iron lance, which if it hits will one-shot, and we do have 2 chances anyway. There we go. So we avoided any damage to Melody. I did give Melody an elixir, because I know I'm putting her in, like, a little bit of danger over here, more than usual. So if she does take a bunch of damage, we can heal her. Hopefully Shanna will just dodge everything, or resist it. So that's my plan. Okay, so I want to protect Clarine, if I can. Yeah, we'll send... There's not much to deal with on the right. I think the bulk of the army is going to go to the south. Because we'll know pretty much for sure if Shanna and Melody make it, if it's safe. So, I mean, I can send a couple to back them up, but most of the enemies will probably be on the other route. So there we go. That's a nice protective line for Clarine. Now, Zeiss is definitely going to go down because I'm heading him to the arena specifically. We could... I should put Shin with Zeiss because it's the only person Shin can even make friends with, so let's even get started. Zeiss can also make friends with Melody, it's just Melody's going the other way for now. Let's send... You know, I bet you Clarine can handle this group. We'll probably just send the mages to the right. just in case they need some support over there. Loof no longer needs to build support with Ray, because that's as high as I want him to get. He really wants to build support with Ellen, so kind of focus on that. And Roy, I don't know. You can just hang out over here. Alright, let's hope that my flyers are safe. That's the biggest danger. Alright, 9 damage is not too bad. This should be pretty low. Might have been worth equipping the javelin on the on Shen if she was strong enough to kill a mage with a javelin, because that would be valuable here. Okay, 42%. First time was a hit, but it only did 17 damage. It'll do less than that to Shanna. There's also bolting. That would be bad if it hits. Dang it! I feel like that was really unlucky. So, unfortunately, my flyers both took a big hit at relatively low odds. I kind of need to kill the ballista, like, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could probably kill it with a javelin. Oh, shoot. I don't think we've got quite enough. I don't think this is gonna work. Because Melody pretty much has to heal up. She can't take another hit like that. And Shanna, if we get hit by... Well, it's not quite how I wanted this to go, is all. Loof will probably have the best chance of getting a kill, so we can dance him over. If I can punch a hole through the mages, but we have to be able to see the target. I don't know. Move up to here. See if he can kill anybody. That's positive. It'd be better to kill the sage. That's more threatening. What if we went with, like, air caliber? That would do it. It'd be most beneficial to kill the sage, because the sage is the most dangerous to my flyers. Alright, thank you, Loof. I'm not sure if this strategy is going to work. I really would like to save the, reasonably good level up. I really would like to save the village, but... So we need vision. I have to fly Melody over... Well, you can see 3 tiles, right? 1, 2, 3. So I could put her here. No, you can put her here. And then Shannon would be able to fly a little bit closer and take the shot. But if there's really anything around... Well, either one of them could take the shot, but I kind of want Melody to heal. Oh, that's not good. And I don't have anyone that can heal this turn. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll give it a try, but I'm a little bit worried. There's that thief. I wonder if you could just kill the thief and then you'd be fine. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this. If we miss, we're in trouble. If we got hit by 31%, we're in trouble too. But at the very least, we had that Delphi shield, so it wasn't an insta-kill. So at least one danger's gone. There's still the enemy magic, which could potentially kill Melody. I wonder if we just killed the thief if we'd be fine anyway, honestly. I know somebody destroys this village in 5 turns. It might be the thief. So maybe if you were smart, you just try to kill the thief right here, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. We could just stop rushing over. I'm gonna go send a little bit more support on this side. Hopefully the mages go after, like, Lalum or something, and rather than Melody. I don't know, we'll see. Now, I know I saw a cav down here earlier, so Let's use Zeiss to sort of scout, because he's probably not going to be... Well... He's got the least movement range here. Yeah, so we can see him. Now we can get someone in there to start fighting. Maybe let Rutger... No, can't make it. Alright, let Clarine, because it's ranged. Plus, she's got the torch staff, so this should give us the most vision. Yeah, more enemies, good. You can definitely kill another one of these without any worry. If I use the iron sword here, it means he's weak to the lance next, but that's fine. Technically hit that guy with a javelin, but that's definitely overextending if we go that far. So what we want to do here is just protect the mages. Maybe... Should I maybe scout? Just to see if there's anything down here. Plus, we will want to go to the village anyway. Looks like this place is probably safe. Javelins or anything? Probably not. Just go with normal bow. Alright, good luck, flyers. Alright, here comes the pain. Yeah, that would have killed her. 1 in 3 chance right there. So, we might be in trouble. Okay, that will not kill her. Oh, man. That's pretty bad luck. She got hit by the, like, 30% magic and a 34% axe reaver. She did dodge 1, but... Okay, good. I'm hoping that they keep taking the bait on Lalum there. Or even better, take the bait on Loof, sure. Yes, my mages are weak and fragile. Try to kill them. Ignore my flyers. Ignore my flyers. Shanna! Oh, jeesh. I don't know if she's gonna make it. Because there's still gonna be a bolting incoming, I believe. Hopefully they target Melody with the bolting, but maybe they're smart. I don't know. Okay, all this stuff is fine. I put the right people down south. There's no chinks in this armor I can see. We don't have a lot of healers down there, but the danger is more that we tried to rush into the fog to get to that village, because I didn't want to miss that out. If you didn't rush into the forest, you'd be fine. 13? Oh man, stop. Too many flyers in the fog. It's enough. That's enough. That's fine. 15? I wish she'd equipped the Iron Lance. It would have been like 5% instead of 10, 15. Thief. Free healing because he's... Oh, there's a... Oh, maybe instead of using bolting, they went with heal. Ho ho ho! So lucky. I bet you the mage has got physic and bolting. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I think I can move Ellen, dance her. Loof will kill 1, and I think if Ellen starts from here, she'll be able to get 1 more square forward and kill a second. So if they can kill 2 wyverns, We need Shanna to trade for the elixir. I don't know if you can use it on the same turn. Okay, we're getting into some fundamental details that I'm not sure about. Can you trade an item, move, and then use it? No. Okay, and there's also more... Okay, so I just wasn't sure what the rules were. If we move Melody first... Just leave her with her Iron Lance. Oh, I should do the magic first, because we're going to lose vision on these. Okay, well, I already saved it just to test, but I want to make sure that if I do this, I can now trade the elixir and use it. Okay, good. So, I will be able to heal Shanna up. That's great. But if I do this in this order, we don't get to attack them because we need vision to get the attack in. So we have to start with this. Sorry for sort of cheating. I wasn't 100% sure how the mechanics work, so I just wanted to double check. Okay, so Air Caliber will wreck these guys. Might as well. Just to make them think twice about attacking Loof. So now we want to dance Ellen over, and we'll just use Ray. Just checking positioning here. Ray can stand here and smash this guy. I'm glad I moved my mages over, actually. I wasn't thinking that they were going to be so useful for this offensive push, but killing a couple Wyvern Riders right here is probably the right choice. It puts the mages in a bit of danger. A bit. But I think they'll be okay. Ellen will be in the most danger because she's got pretty bad defense. But I think I should kill. I really think it's for the best that we try to kill another Wyvern Rider right now while we can. I just can't have them all swarming Shanna. Because she's... I mean, I don't want them swarming Ellen either, but if we kill another one now... Also, look at this. They have 12% chance to hit her. Let's just kill the one with... We can one-shot this one so there's no risk. Even though we could kill the full HP one in 2 hits. Let's not give them any chance to damage Ellen on this turn. Because if they all attack her next turn, well, I don't know. It's just less possible attacks. Okay, so we go Melody first, as far as she can get. Now we could use Melody to kill one of these. But there's that thief we have to catch, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Like, I know we could sort of stay here safer and kill one. But that thief was here, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, maybe? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. The guide suggested getting to this by turn 5. Okay, I'm gonna play it a little bit slower. We'll get this kill in. This will keep Ellen a little safer, basically. Because I'm pretty sure that thief we're chasing is the one that's going to destroy the village, and that's not a very good level up. As long as nobody dies now... Oh good, it's the bolting physic mage, at least we know. Maybe I should have left one of them, you know, maybe I should have left that guy with some damage, so this guy would have healed him again. Maybe that would have been smarter. I'd love to use Shanna to kill this guy, but we can't. We have to heal her. Alright. I think I made the best decision I could here. We could move again. That's... Okay. You can trade for an item, heal, and then move. But you can't trade for an item, move, and then heal. That's kind of weird. Yeah. This makes guaranteed that she's going to be able to stop that thief. She can hit the village next turn. This wyvern could attack her. This wyvern could. But I think it'll probably go after Ellen. Okay. Don't forget there's another ballista down here. Okay, this side should be considerably more easy to deal with. Priorities probably get some kills with Rutger here. And he should not have much trouble. He doesn't do a ton of damage, but he's fast and he gets a lot of crits. 50% with an iron sword. So that means if I gave him the Wodo, he would have had a 90% crit rate there. And that's with both of his supports in range. But they can both go up one rank. So he can get 10% more crit rate if he finishes those supports. And then the Wodo would have given him a 100% crit rate. Just for interest's sake, you know. If you're into that sort of thing. Sure. I'm really happy with Clarine. She's looking very strong as well. Another archer down here. Let's put Shin down in the woods, where he might get attacked, but he should be pretty safe here in the forest. I figured if I moved anyone else down, they'd have to stand out of the forest, and it's just not quite as safe. If there's enemies coming across that bridge. And then, I mean, let's just see how Geist would do, but... You know, that's not bad. For someone who joined at level 7 this late in the game, he still can output some damage, but... You know, his speed is pretty bad for now. So I think we should try to protect Clarine in case there's some enemy cav running across the bridge. We just got hit by a 15%. I guess it's fair, you know, Shanna had to dodge a couple 15%, and she survived, so I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, let's use Percival to secure this village. I hope he had a spare inventory slot. I don't even know what that does. Restores many HP. Sure, whatever. We can buy more. Alright, let's get Zeiss. Alright. It's fine. I'm gonna be doing some of this off camera, but let's at least, let's see how he does first try. Silver swords are scary. Myrmidons are also scary. He could die right here to a crit. He also gets double. Holy smokes. So yeah, we ran away immediately as soon as I could. That's not a good matchup. Silver sword against iron lance? I mean, what? That's not even close to fair. I think you always default to an iron weapon, and the enemies getting silver stuff is just not cool. Especially enemies with crit rate. That was bad luck. Alright, Roy, you know, you're not doing much this map. Let's see what happens. I think we'll be safe here. You never know what's in the fog, but unless we get really bad luck with maybe Ellen, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Alright, you're going after Shanna. She doesn't have a javelin, so she can't really fight back. I should have equipped her lance, actually. That would have been smarter. And they went after Lalum. Not even one chance. Looks like they got a lot of archers. I guess, good thing to keep in mind, we are in the Sakai lands. So for the next 3 or 4 chapters, we'll probably fight a lot of enemy nomads. So there's a lot of long-range archers. So it's probably bad news for flyers like Melody. Dang it! We just cannot dodge that bolting. We need to kill that ranged mage. That's bad. Alright, well the good news is nobody died. Is this like a new thief? I should probably just go to the village immediately, just in case. There still might be another thief that's like standing right around here ready to pillage it. So let's secure this immediately. Yeah. Good plan. Alright, so Eclipse is probably terrible in this game. It's probably much better in other Fire Emblems where it has a better hit rate. But this is super powerful, but will never hit, so that's not really very good. Also, it's pretty heavy. Anyway, I'll keep it. I can't throw this away? Alright, well we didn't need the iron lance. Oh wait, I'm in. Of course I can. Alright, well there was no thief right there, so I guess we're probably safe. Alright, so... we could heal Melody and then have her try to finish this guy off. That's probably the plan. Oh. Dang it. This is why I should have brought a physic. I don't think it's safe. Oh, right, he can't. Unless there's some other enemies up here, this is fine then. Melody is pretty strong. As long as there's no magic to kill her, and this guy can't. Well, once he's dead, he can't kill her with magic. I guess a double 88%, one of them could have missed. I should have checked the iron sword to see if it was better odds. But that should be fine. Alright, and then we're just wrapping up with, let's just use Flux. Yeah, no need to waste... Not that Nosferatu's that rare in this game. Nosferatu is probably the main reason you should use Ray, and I barely ever use it, but, Alright, we're gonna want to heal Melody next turn. So let's just move these guys up. Sure. I think Ellen's already got S rank on staves anyways, it doesn't really matter, but... I think... Totes S rank. Alright, now... Oh, I could have also danced. What I should have done to be super safe is move Melody over here, healed her, danced her, and then have her kill the mage. That would have been the super safe plan. And we can still sort of cover it. This definitely takes a certain type of thinking and planning to get the best use out of your dancers. Now, you know, I said heal Melody, but we could also just kill this thief. Not quite. Okay, don't worry about it then. We're actually going to use the men just to guarantee it. Bam. Alright, good. We saved both villages. This one was a little bit finicky. Definitely, that's like an advanced village to save. It'd be much easier to do this chapter and just let it die, but, we did good, y'all. Yeah. We worked really hard to get there. Kind of odd. We'll check those stores out in a minute. Zeiss did not have a good start to his arena adventures. There's always shady people with Baron. So I guess if you rushed down here, he would have told, like, if you got here and you hadn't already committed to get into this village, there's no way you could make it in time. Alright, so let's go maybe block the bridge up with someone sturdy, like maybe no, they both have the same defense, so it doesn't really matter. Deke should get healed up though. So should Shin. Rutger needs the most work with Deke, so let's keep them friending it up. Alright, so this guy foolishly used the exact wrong weapon for what Shanna had. I should have, again, if I had been smart, I would have switched her to Lance because we knew the enemies were coming in with javelins and stuff, but yeah, that's nothing to worry about. 3 damage. Alright. So definitely the strategy I took did give the enemy some chance of killing one or both of my flyers. If they had been luckier on their 30-40% attacks. I think they already had slightly above average luck that we got hit by so many big damage 30-40% basically. But now we should be fine. We're not doing a lot of damage there. 5 damage per hit. What if we go Iron Lance? 8 damage, still not enough, so we have to go Killer. Let's just start heading back to the rest of the team. It's fine. I'm sure they'll catch up. And I bet you Loof can handle this this foolish thief. In fact, Loof is so fast, which is quite amazing, that the thief can't even well, he's getting doubled basically. That's kind of crazy. Good. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have a couple more enemy flyers coming at us. And that'll be it. We'll probably send most of the force sort of down along this route to meet up. And I will have to spend... I mean, I think I really need Zeiss to level up. I want to use him. He seems like he's probably going to be awesome. We should find out anyway. If we get him to level 20 and he sucks, then he sucks. But I'd like to see him catch up quickly, and then we can arrange our final team sort of appropriately. I'm mostly just thinking of getting Ray by... Ray... Oh, he didn't make it anyway. Near Loof. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Just hang out. Alright, let's start punching a hole down here through the enemy ranks. So if we did use Killing Edge, you know, 69%, and we could do better. We could definitely do better, so let's do better. Deke's more likely to get put in danger, so we'll heal him up first. Let's see how Rutger looks now. Yeah, 79%. I feel like this guy's probably gonna die. You know, it seemed likely that Rutger with 79% crit would probably kill him. Just keep giving me that skill, man. He needs some strength. If we can get an item that boosts his strength, consider it, instead of +2, considering it like +6, because he's likely to get criticals all the time. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna put our Axeman in the, or Axe Guy. He's an Axeman now. He's upgraded to Axeman for sure. Okay. I didn't ever check the shop, actually. I forgot about that. Oh, they sell silver swords! They sell a lot of physical. So they sell all the silver stuff. I probably will buy a couple silver weapons. Maybe we can start switching over some people to silver. It's way better than steel. It's a little bit less accurate than iron, but it's probably worth it because it does a lot more damage. Yeah, 5% accuracy for double might. As long as you've got the weight, the constitution to handle it. Silver axe, 10% loss of accuracy for 7 damage. Yeah, I'd say the silver weapons are probably worth it. Some of them have a bigger hit penalty than others, but they all do about double damage, and the weight is better than steel. So, yeah, I'll probably buy a couple of each of those so we can start bringing them. I will use the silver card, though, to save some money. so Zeiss, let's try this again. Hopefully he has better luck this time. This should be fine. You know, the enemy still gets the advantage in weapon strength, but we have the advantage in damage and maybe not speed, unfortunately. Yeah, Zeiss is not very fast yet. But there you go, got one kill with Zeiss. One really big advantage you can do for arena farming is if you make sure you got the support bonuses, because you do carry those into the arena fights, because they're... So if you put... well, for instance, Rutger right now with his ridiculous crit chance. If you kept Clarine and Deke nearby, he would carry in their plus 15% crit rate and all of the other stats into the arena, which would, that would help. I'll save my air caliber. We don't need it to kill this guy. So hopefully with these 2 Wyvern Riders dead, we're basically done the map. I don't know how much more is left on this map, to be honest. It doesn't seem like a terribly difficult map, other than getting to this village. Shanna, you've been having a rough time of things. Melody can handle it. Melody is a much better fighter overall than Shanna. Melody's got some serious kick to it. Oh look, the thief. So that was the first thief he ran into, I believe. Betcha Shanna's fast enough to kill him. Yeah. You don't always need a Melody-style strength. Sometimes you just need someone speedy. It's all good. Oh, another thief! Thieves for days! There's only 4 enemies left, guys. One of them's a boss. I remembered. I'm gonna send Ellen over this way, I guess. But... Well, I think we'll try to do this chapter in 1 episode because we're mostly done. The stuff that I still need to do is stuff that I can do off camera, like the arena fighting, basically. We know there's 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So there's only 1 unit unaccounted for on the map. Let's just have a look on those so we can attack them. Oh look, the final enemy. I think that's it. And that'll definitely be it. Unless I misunderstand the happy music. It should always happen at the same time, which is 4 enemies left. And I think we logicked it out. Now, there could still be reinforcements incoming. Turn 6. Yeah, there's probably still reinforcements. We actually did this map really fast. Which is a shame because we're now gonna go, spend a bunch of turns leveling Zeiss up, but... it's fine. Like, that's pretty much it, I think. I have some support points we can level up, and mostly we gotta get Zeiss caught up in levels as quick as can, so... I'm not gonna do arena abuse for anybody that's already promoted, but getting people caught up I feel is fair. I'm still save stating in case you get terrible luck. Not a great matchup. Could get unlucky here. If we get hit, I have to run, basically. Good dodge. Don't miss! Alright, good. Alright, well, 2 kills. Half a level up. You can see why it takes a while to do the arena farming and why I don't do it on camera. Right? You guys can figure it out. Oh, good. Reinforcements for sure that time. Hope Lalam's safe. So, I think all of, or at least a good number of the forts spawn some new units. Maybe here, definitely here. That's where that cav came from. And in fact, there's so many units spawned that the music's bad again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 maybe? Because it has to be more than 4. Alright. And if the music plays now, we know that it was exactly 5. See, I'm trying to get some of the advanced Fire Emblem strategies going. There we go. So that was... So we know that... I think the map cycled over to here. Maybe one more around here or something that's still in the fog? I don't know. Well, Melody's probably safe to kill this guy anyway. Yeah, you can say so. Melody is supposed to be over there making friends with Zeiss. Shin as well with him. Hopefully I haven't wasted all my support points on this map already. Alright, so... let's see if there's anything over here. Aha! Found you. And I think the last one will be back here. So what was this, day 7? Day 7, alright. There's reinforcements on day 8 and 9. I can see it in my guide now that I'm looking for them. That's a pretty bad hit rate, but that's as good as we're going to do because he's in a fort. Nice. Good job, Ray. I think it's safe to say, though, that the reinforcements are not going to be a significant threat. We actually have to go up this way to get to the boss. Kind of just want to see who he is. Or at least what the stats are, and then we'll probably cut the episode so you can take a break. Well, you know, then, the quickest way to do that would be to, torch staff it. There we go. So the boss, Avocado, relatively good stats. It depends on how many hidden stats he has. 10 resistance won't be very good against magic, but you never know if he's got a bonus plus 10 that we don't get to know about until we attack him. Again, we could probably abuse his short-range equipped weapon. You know what we've done before, but that would make him probably too easy. Anyway, I'm gonna put a cut here. I know it's 50 minutes in, but I'll come back after Zeiss has trained up a bit. I'll probably have to kill a couple more reinforcements, but you saw, they're not going to put up any serious fight. And for the last few minutes of this episode, we can fight the boss and all that. So I will see you when we come back, and maybe I'll have made a little bit of friendships ready to go and stuff like that. See you in a second. Alright, folks, so I've leveled up my Zeiss a little bit. It's been, you know, a few turns. I apologize, as always, if you think this is arena abuse, but I figured I'd do it off camera, and it saves a lot of fiddling for choosing how I want to, you know, who my final party is. So, Zeiss, man. He capped his strength at like level 13 or something, which was kind of ridiculous. So he's very, very strong. That's great. And his skill leveled up quite well. So skill strength, great. But his speed is trash. And I don't know why. I think I just got really bad luck. Let me just look this up real quick. I know it's been a long episode here and all that. But I just want to look up his growth rates for speed because, like, this seems really unlikely. I have another save I'm going to show you in just a second here. So speed for Zeiss has a 35% chance every time he levels up to go up. He's got a base of 60% strength, 50% skill, 35% speed, 20% luck, 25% defense, 5% res, so no surprise there. 80% HP if you're wondering. So he capped his... Okay, I have save stated here his level 7 stats. So we can compare how he did with 13 level ups. Just, I happened to... Well, I was able to reload the chapter and look at him before we started. So, like, it's cool. In 13 level ups at 60%, getting 7 strength, or 6 strength, seems very likely to cap his strength. We capped it almost in 6 level ups. Like, he got strength every time. So that's, I think it was, like, level 13 or 14, he capped his strength. So, ha ha ha, that's great. But he had a lot of level ups where it was just +1 strength, +1 strength. Nothing, well, +1 HP, I guess, but you know what I mean. In fact, 13 levels, 13 HP. He got HP every single time. He got strength basically every time. His skill, +7 skill, over 13 levels up. That's about average, at 50% per level up. So, like, that's good. Speed, though. It went up once. Once out of 13 levels. It should have gone up 4 times. 4 out of 13 would be slightly unlucky for speed, but fine. He went up once. He should be at like 12 speed to be average before a promotion. So if I promoted him right now, he'd be at like 14 speed. That'd be fine, right? I wouldn't complain about that. But instead, he's gonna be at 11, I think. His luck, it's not like it matters. His luck went up once at 20%. Should have gone up about twice, give or take. And his defense went up twice, which is about average. No resistance. So, I don't know. I really worry about a 9-speed Wyvern Rider. I'm still gonna promote him, and maybe use him, but it's really hard to make up for bad speed. Because of the way the support levels work, you can make up for low skill or luck. You can make up a little bit for low strength or defense. But there's nothing that boosts his speed. Like, +2 speed there, I mean, that's nice. But he's probably our slowest unit right now. And it's a shame, he's got all that strength, all that skill. You know, if you compare him to his sister, she's got, like, double his speed. That's insane. Now, she's got a few levels up as a Wyvern Lord, so keep in mind, he's got a 35% chance every time to get a +1 speed. She's gonna cap her speed in another level up or 2. Zeiss is never even going to have a chance. She's got the same strength 4 levels in, so it's likely that Zeiss will have a couple points of strength on Melody. On average, he'll probably be like 2 or 3 points stronger than her, which is nice. Skill-wise, he might be, again, I feel like he's got like a +2 or so strength and skill advantage on Melody, depending on luck. Her luck stat's pretty low, so is his. I guess that's the same. His defense, I think he got a little bit on the lucky side. In 4 levels up, he'd probably get 1 more defense, but they don't have very good defense growth, unfortunately, so that's about as good as we're going to get. If we get to 17 or 18, that's about as high as you're going to see it. I don't know. I feel like Melody is much stronger for my game. +2 strength skill is stats you can boost with supports. -11 speed is not something I can do much about. So I'm a little bit disappointed. Anyway, let's finish this map. Hopefully I've got enough units over here to crush this guy. Everyone say goodbye to Avocado. I'm assuming, like, Loof is probably fine here, right? Like, as usual, you know. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you think about Zeiss, whether I should use him or not. The good side is he can support with Shin and Melody, and they're really good support combos. The bad news is this better than Lance or Alan? I think he will still have better defense and strength and skill than Alan, and about the same speed. So I guess, given the two, that's better. But I was really hoping he'd be just a little faster, even just a couple points. How about Ellen? She doesn't get to double them, and she might miss. Aww. Alright, how about Shin? Definitely doubling, almost guaranteed. Let's just do it like this. Shin seems amazing. See, like, I really want to use Shin, so having a support for him would only make him stronger. Maybe I'll bring Zeiss anyway, but I'm worried that he's just gonna get doubled. Like, he actually had a very difficult time arena training because we fought a lot of mages. Mages could double attack him, and he had almost no resistance. I think he got... Did he get +1 res at some point? No, he started at 3. No, he started at 2, so he actually did get +1 res at some point. But anything with, like, the Myrmidons and stuff, they'd have silver swords, and they'd double attack him and do a lot of damage, even with his relatively good defense. Mages killed him, Myrmidons killed him. He always has a lance equipped for the arena, so every time he fought like a bandit or an axe guy, they would double attack him with axes with the bonus accuracy. Like, the reason it took so many turns was because he's not very good in the arena because he's so slow. So I'm worried that, like, he's not gonna be great. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, we're done this chapter. One episode is a victory for me. Zeiss has some of the best stat bases and growths of any character in the game, and I feel like he let me down. Oh yeah, by the way, we picked that up. You probably should put it somewhere safe instead of just carrying it around on the battlefield. There's probably some burned soldier crawling around behind the pillars there, and they're gonna notice. Steal it from you. He was once a cool child that his father tried to kill. Like, there was some weird stuff. Like, King Desmond, I believe, was mad and preferred his daughter, Guinevere, over his son because his wife was corrupting his son, in his opinion. So he tried to kill Zephiel. So I guess Zephiel got revenge? He used to be such a good kid. Alright, well, that's the end of that episode. And, I don't know. I'd like to bring Zeiss. I probably will. We'll try. And if I can find any speed wings or anything that can boost his speed up, that would be... I kind of wasted them. Like, I used them... I was saving them for so long, and I'm like, oh, I should finally use them, guys. You know, I've been holding on to these speed wings and angel robes, all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, we should just use them, get the advantage out of them. It's cool. Stop hoarding blue. And now I'm like, but if I'd kept those 2 speed rings, because I just gave them to Geese and Deke, and sure, it helps, but they didn't need them. I could have given +4 speed to Zeiss, and he would be... Even just one of those would be great. But if I give them both to him, he would be the best unit on the team. Because that's his only flaw, is terrible speed. Anyway, I should stop talking about it. We'll give him a try, see how he does. If he fails, he fails. I feel like most of my mounted units were weak. Alan and Lance. Even Percival's not that great. Melody's amazing. Shauna's pretty good. Zeiss, we'll see. He has to prove himself, though. So we'll see you guys next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.